information is nothing illegal.
Oh, it's like...
I'm just asking you because you're the person they called on. I need to find out who you are. And you're telling me one thing, so I got to call the property manager and ask them if they were the ones that allowed you on the property.
Yeah, that's the investigation, right?
Yeah. So I need your name, brother.
Well, I gave you my last name, and you can just call the property man. And
do you have an ID?
I do.
You mind if I see it?
I do.
Okay, why is that, brother? Because I don't want to be difficult, man.
No, I don't try to be difficult
as long as I'm cooperative with you, you're cooperative with me, man.
Oh, okay, yeah, well...
This goes a lot smoother for both of us.
Okay, we'll leave it like this, and we can call it you. I'll give you my last name, and that's about it, because at the end of the day, I'm not legally provided to give you the full name. I'll just leave it at the last name.
The police background footage you're about to see is a good illustration on how more policing and better supervision is required within the law enforcement field. What could have been and should have been a 5 to 7 minute investigation resulted in an innocent person being arrested and their constitutional rights being violated. Stand by after the video for tips if you were ever encountered by a police officer like this. And if you happen to be a police officer, stand by for some advice on how to handle an investigation such as the one that you're about to see.
¿Tienen problemas con el carro?
No, se me ha quedado fuera y luego me perdieron las llaves adentro. El junket.
Okay, say that again?
I lost the keys in the junkyard over there.
Okay.
So I called them to come and get the...
To come open the gate or what?
Huh?
To come open the gate?
No, the key. The car. The car is the one that lost the keys. I lost the keys to the car.
Oh, like you went into the property and you dropped the keys?
Yeah.
Texas Penal Code 3802, failure to identify, states that a person commits an offense if he intentionally refuses to give his name, residence, address, or date of birth to a police officer who has lawfully arrested the person and requested the information, or a person commits an offense if he intentionally gives a false or fictitious name, residence, address, or date of birth to a police officer who has lawfully arrested the person or lawfully detained the person. The problem here is these police officers believe that they are lawfully detaining this individual. At this point, there is no reason for a lawful detainment, nor did the police officers articulate one.
Well, I need your info, man, because I'm talking to you, brother. You're the person that they called on, so...
First time I took the car.
What's that?
Just like that.
Lawsuit, bro.
I'm gonna give my...
That's all you had to do. Just? Here's the thing, brother. I'm going to be honest with you, Martinez. Now, me asking you for your information is nothing illegal. I'm just asking you because you're the person they called on. I need to find out who you are. And you're telling me one thing, so I got to call the property manager and ask them if they were the ones that allowed you on the property.
Yeah, that's
yeah, so I need your name, brother.
Yeah, I gave you my last name.
He was saying that they kicked them out. Yeah, that's what they were. I saw the notes. Yeah, but Jesus. Why is that, brother? Oh, because I don't want to be difficult, man. Because as long as I'm cooperating with you, you're cooperating with me. Can you help us out tonight?
Oh yeah, well. Okay, well, we'll leave it like this, and we can call it you. I'll give you my last name, and that's about it. Because at the end of the day, I'm not legally required to give you the full name. I'll just leave it at the last.
Okay. Well, here's the thing, is brother, the right to remain silent. I don't know where you heard this from or what. But since I'm investigating what's going on in this property, and you're the one that matched me, one will be provided to you. I need to know who I'm talking to now. If you decide to answer this question now without any attorney, whatever, it's up to you, brother. But look, I will have the right to respectfully answer at any time until you talk to an attorney. So I'm just understand the rights I've just read to you. Now, these rights in mind, you wish to talk to yourself. I'm asking you lawfully to see who you are. You're the one making it difficult. Now, if you want to impair my investigation, that's fine. That's on you. Okay, but I don't think you want to take it to that extent, brother. For giving me your name and date of birth. Okay, so I'm going to warn you now. Brother. You don't give me your ID. Do you have keys on him? Or your full name. No, there's no keys. Supposedly, he was telling me that he lost them inside. That's all I'm doing. Okay. He just bought this car from inside.
It's fine like that? Okay, I'll give you my name after what I say.
All I need is your name and date of birth.
He said he just bought this car inside the lot.
And I'm a law student here.
And he was in there looking for
for a blood keys in there, so he's waiting. He was waiting for locksmith to start the car. Okay, I need to call the owner to see if it's true.
Are not reasonable and take a look suspicion to suspect of a crime.
I discovered this video on the Junkyard News channel. Check it out and don't forget to subscribe.
So I'm asking for an investigation. Okay, what is that? I can also charge him with
It doesn't.
I don't know. What is that?
I thought you were
Interference.
chill officer.
My investigation. So
On my hands, whatever. They're like, hey, okay, he'll respect my rights. I'll just get on my laptop.
you're the one making this difficult. All I'm asking for is your name.
It's really not difficult. And it's not impeding your investigation because it's not a physical, or it doesn't, my give you my ID doesn't help you out.
You're in law school, right? You're a law student? Okay.
Yes, sir.
So you got to understand, sir, I'm investigating. Okay. You matched the description of the gentleman that was in the yard, okay?
Yeah.
So that's the only reason why I'm asking you. Yes, they said that you were in the yard.
Yeah, it says you were in the car.
So that's the only reason why I'm asking you. Yes, brother. And I'm not gonna run your name. I'm not. All I'm doing is that I made contact with you, and that's it. But now you're making it bigger than it is because all I'm asking is for a name and date of birth. You don't want to give me your ID? Just give me your name and date of birth, and that's it.
Yeah, unfortunately, the state takes you.
Yeah, dude, you have to identify yourself, man. Like, you're making
Texas is more.
You're like you said, all you got to do is give your name.
You're making this bigger than it is, brother. That's it.
It's okay. We go on our way, man.
All I have is Martinez. You're giving me your first name like a normal person would.
Okay, my name is not going to help you in your investigation, first of all.
Yeah, but I made contact with you.
Contact is not enough reasonable suspicion for you to seize my identification.
You're not being based on arrest or anything, brother. Okay?
Okay, are you asking for my name?
I'm asking you for your full name, brother.
If you're asking for my name, I exercise my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. If you're demanding my ID, that's a fourth.
I'm not demanding. I did never demand. All I said is give it to me, okay? Now here's the problem. I'm investigating, okay?
Okay, but are you asking for my identification or?
I'm asking you for name and date of birth. That's all I'm asking for.
Asking, right?
That's it, brother.
Don't answer questions.
All right, man. So if you want to play this card with me, man, I got all night. No, you know what? You don't need a supervisor because what's going to happen is, dude, I'm going to place you under arrest for failure ID, okay? And that's going to be on you, not me, brother.
You already said that he's going to be under arrest. I will be under arrest if I don't give you my ID.
Don't interrupt.
So I'll give you my ID now.
No, put your hands on the card. You already failed to identify yourself.
Yeah, as far as searching it, I understand the deputy made a mistake. Mm-hmm. And when a person is arrested, we have to do what we call an inventory.
Yeah, it's an inventory check.
So
I get that.
It's all part. It's not separate from.
But when it's an unlawful arrest, that makes it an unlawful search. It's an unlawful. This whole thing was unlawful. The moment he put his hands on me, that was unlawful. This whole situation became unlawful. Therefore, that was an unlawful search. I lost the guy that was going to give me a key. So now I have to call someone to come and pick me up, and the car's gonna have to stay wherever it's at. Still, I can't get a hand of a locksmith right now.
So how can we fix it? Okay, the deputy made a mistake. That's gonna be addressed, of course.
Well, where's the deputy? He said he was gonna be here.
He's here, but I want to meet with you first.
Okay. Well, I give you my side. I would like to hear the deputy side right here.
Okay,
if that's fine.
As far as your car, there's your property.
I have your stuff right here. Your phone, your wallet, your AirPods.
Yeah, you can hand this over. Thank you. What was your name?
Frankel.
Frankel. Next number?
4535.
Nice to meet you. Yeah. I have the videos here.
I believe you. I'm not
everything.
saying I don't.
No.
I'm just trying to get the facts as far as.
Well, those are the facts.
Yeah, from your point of view. As far as us, my understanding is that someone called and said that there was suspicious activity. I get it, it's not a crime.
It's not.
But that's enough reason to detain someone.
So this whole thing became unlawful because first off, he never said that I was detained. Never once said that I was detained.
I'm trying to answer your questions.
Okay, bro. This question. Okay, going back to what happened today. He never said that I wasn't detained. So as far as I'm concerned, I could have walked off. Because if you just ask me or it's a consensual encounter, I can make it unconsensual and just walk away.
There's a lot of what ifs. Yeah, I mean, I can sit here and say that, but that's why I'm trying to find the facts. First from you, then from the deputy, and then we'll move on.
Okay, I'm done with my story. You can have the deputy and get to this time.
Okay. So, what are you looking for?
I'm looking for a story now, and then I'll tell you what I'm after it. I'll let you know what's gonna happen.
Okay, let me wait with him, and then I'll be back, okay? his story is basically your story, pretty much. So what I'm gonna do, of course, luckily I caught on time. Yeah, you were brought over to the station. That was kind of a mistake, of course. So Deputy Rankin is gonna take you as far as the law.
Doesn't want to see you now?
It's a different process. Of course, you do have a complaint.
Well, okay, let's put it this way. If he comes here and apologizes to me, I won't litigate this whole thing.
It's up to you. I mean, I can always, my job is obviously make it better for you. Let me go talk to him.
Yeah, because before you go, because and he started himself too. The cop making fun of me. Oh, what a stupid law student. Oh, he thinks he's gonna get out. When we got into the thing, till we got in, he was already, hey, he's a law student. He was telling the deputy, I'm not lying, he keeps telling me, he's a law student with a smart smile on his face, trying to humiliate me, making fun of me. And now he doesn't want to show up. That's the thing, man. If you can get him to be here, if he's not enough,
what I was trying to say,
apologize.
It's not that. It's not that. Since I'm obligated to investigate any type of complaints, I don't think it was best. But if you want to go that route, we can definitely go that route.
So you can get him here? No, you didn't. It's on your body camera.
I wouldn't disrespect my supervisor like that, man.
Well,
Because we were in the motions, and and I'm in the wrong. I really am. I'm not gonna lie to you, brother. Okay?
You are in the wrong, and I told you were in the wrong, and I told you were gonna, and I told you all this, and you thought it was funny.
I never thought it was funny.
No, you laughed. You walked in and trying to make everyone laugh.
Funny were your comments, brother. That's it.
What were my comments?
Your comments that you're saying, Florida told this, somebody get a new muzzle.
Florida, there's a jail. That's case law. You don't have case law. I can tell because you unlawfully arrested him. It wasn't a mistake. You broke the law. It's not a mistake.
And that's what we're here.
That's why we're here. And now you are gonna buy me a new Mustang. You are. Because now all this, that's gonna get 40 requests. Your dash cam in your car, everything. My phone, your badge numbers, everything's gonna come into one single file record. It's gonna come in here tomorrow. And that's gonna go straight to my attorney. And how do you think? And you lost your qualified immunity right now. Right now, you're by yourself.
So it's getting out of control. You said something different to me before. Take off. I will take his complaint.
You have the complaint form? I can fill out?
No, I have to fill out myself. Is there anything else besides what you told me at first that has changed? Or anything else that we have to add to your complaint?
No, that's fine. I'll see you in court. Have a nice day.
So he's going to take you to your car as far as the locksmith?
Well, I'm actually going to pick up here.
You want to get picked up here or do you want me to?
I don't have it. I was working, there was a locksmith there helping me get a key for my car because I lost mine in the junkyard. So, that car's immobile right now. I can't move it. I don't have a key. So,
okay.
Yeah, so that's another thing.
So, you need him?
Well, I really don't. I want me to get picked up right here.
Okay. As far as that complaint, I will send it forward through the chain of command.
Well, now that we're waiting, you can fill out that complaint form.
I'm gonna do so, sir. That's
okay. Well, I can always say that I don't want to complain, but I do.
That's not gonna change. Regardless, we have to record it.
It's fine.
Name for your ID so I can put it.
Sure. There you go.
So you need him?
No.
No? Okay.
Well, you have paperwork doing, right? Yeah.
If you don't need it right,
I don't need it right now.
okay. Can I just get a phone number?
I'll give you my email address. Can I write it down because it's kind of weird spelling? Well, I thought I was gonna have a little more time. Hold on.
What's up?
I got arrested, fool.
You got arrested?
Uh-huh.
For what?
Nothing, bro. I'm getting released right now.
Yeah.
I swear to God, bro.
Put it on your mom?
On my mom, bro. The deputy's right here.
Tell me the story.
I'll send you the video too.
Tell me the story.
You read that?
I swear to God,
Well, actually, the T in the bar is 6 because I misspelled it when I was creating it.
Okay.
So yeah, just jmartrines@gmail.com.
So do you want to be contacted by email?
Email would be next.
By email. Okay.
Yeah.
You don't want to be contacted?
Do you have the records? Do you FOIA request here, or do I have to go to the open records request form? Do I get it here, or do I have to go to the county clerks?
No, that has to be requested at headquarters.
Okay.
Yeah, there's the body camera, and then there's the dash cam.
Dash cams and police reports. And,
Yeah.
Or can you give me a copy of the police report today?
No, I can't do that, sir.
Okay.
It has to be the report. You can actually get it here, but it has to be processed by your.
Oh,
secretary.
obviously she's saying.
Yeah. Monday through Friday.
Okay.
Okay. So no phone, correct?
No phone. Well, if anything, I'll figure it out. I'll send it to you, depending on how it goes. But just contact me through email.
Okay. I'll let internal person.
Okay. Thank
Any
you.
other questions before I go?
No, that's it. Thank you for your professionalism.
All right, sir. Sounds good.
If you ever encounter a police officer such as the one in this video, like the victim in the video, explain to the police officer that you don't want to produce your license or your ID, not because you are wanted or because you are suspended. You just don't want to produce your identification for reasons you may or may not want to disclose. And it's your constitutional right to refuse to identify unless there is a reason. In this case, 3802 in Texas, you'd have to be under arrest, or other factors that may or may not warrant a request for production of some form of identification. Do the best you can. In this case, this student obviously did, and it resulted in his arrest and his rights being violated. If you were a police officer, let's go through the basics of what this actually was. It was a suspicious call. Just because a motorist or a witness drives by and views activity that they deem suspicious does not mean that the activity in and of itself was suspicious. It's your job as a police officer to, upon arriving, if you can, arrive unnoticed so you have the opportunity to observe the activity that's taken place. Are those actions suspicious or not? When vehicles drive by, are they hiding what they are doing? Or are they willfully doing it out in the public? Watch and observe the activity that's taking place. In this case, it was two people. What conversations are going on? Upon approaching the people, then you see if there's a change in body behavior. Or is their body language indicating that maybe something's wrong? Do they seem like they are nervous upon your approach? Are they glad upon your approach? This case, nothing of that nature was conducted by this police officer and his partner that arrived. Not sure if arrived with him or shortly thereafter. There was no investigation conducted other than the fact of requesting for identification. Now, you'll see in the video, he does mention about contacting the property manager to verify what this person is saying actually occurred. You don't need a last name or an official form of identification, in this case, to verify that what the individual was saying occurred actually did occur. This investigation should have took 5 minutes, 7 minutes top, and would have resulted in letting this person go and or providing some aid and assistance to him, because the young man was trying to get into a vehicle which was his, and he lost his keys. So in a situation that should have been police aiding a citizen, it turned out to police, in essence, conducting an improper investigation, violating this person's right to be free and his constitutional rights. Thank God for the sergeant in this video who realized right away that his police officers had made a big mistake. Also, kudos to the sergeant who tried to iron it out, especially when the person said that he was thinking about bringing a lawsuit. Kudos for the sergeant to trying to find some kind of accommodation. Apparently, the victim said, if I can talk with the police officer, and kind of vent and explain to him what he did and how it was wrong and how he tried to give him some advice and tell him, and he failed to listen. And you actually hear in the video the police officer apologizing. It's sad because if you look at the police officer in this video, he's wearing stripes, which means he didn't come on the job yesterday. He's got some experience under his belt. With that experience should come knowledge, should come understanding how to do your job. In this case, it did not. That's why there's a need for better policing, better police training, and what I think is more importantly, better police supervision. Supervisors should be out there not only checking and making sure that their officers are doing what they should be doing, but providing advice and counsel and mentoring them so they become better police officers and become better at what they do. In this case, although the sergeant apparently knew that the investigative actions were wrong, the officers in this case did not. So now, not sure if it was the exact sergeant who oversees these people. Could have just been a scheduling occurrence where the sergeant is with a group of people he is not normally with. Anyway, police training, police supervision, very important. In actuality, this wasn't a criminal investigation. It was a complaint of suspicious activity that may or may not have been criminal activity, which they failed to take the simple steps in investigative inquiries, if you will, investigative fact-finding to remedy a decision that this was not a suspicious person, but a request for aid and assistance that should have been satisfied by the officers.